some basic questions that goes on in the mind of every individual that has come into another stage of life where some certain things are demanded of you. There are some questions that comes to your mind, and that is why we're here today. We're here to sort out different questions that has cropped up lately, because looking at the environment, the high rate of things, and you see everything is going on down to the mud, if I may say. So I welcome you to this very session today. My name is Ambassador Peter, and we are going to share a few tips for you that will help you really strategize, because life is all about structure. Without structure, you can't grow. Without structure, you can't achieve anything. And structure is what is required for you to build up to a standard of where you want to be. So, welcome again. This is Rock TV, the authentic voice you should trust. So, ladies and gentlemen, boy, girl, daddy, mommy, this is going to be great today, I assure you. So what am I talking about? There is something that I would like to share with you. Let me put it like this. There are 4 C's of money. This is the issue of money. So try to come close and let me tell you how this money goes, because you cannot really grab it by choice or by you want it just like that. It's been built. And there are 4 basic C's to money. And that is what I'm going to share with you. And I'm going to break it down bit by bit for everyone out there to understand it. Yeah, it's time that you strategize, you structure yourself, you mind what you do. You understand? You mind the different levels of life that you have attained and the ones that you have left behind. So this very session will expose you to what you need, and what you are going to be built into for that free release of money. Very, very easy, very, very simple. But these are little things we neglect in the present society, and most of us has lost it. But don't worry, it's a matter of time. You're going to get it back again, right? All right, here we go. The 4 C's of money. And what do I mean by the 4 C's of money? The 4 C's that brings you closer and allows you to impact while you are being impacted. The 4 C's of money. Number 1 is content. Number 1 is content. Number 2 is courage. Number 2 is courage. Number 3 is competence. Competence. And the last but not the least, number 4 is consistency. Consistency. And these are the 4 C's of money. And we're going to take it gradually. And in the due process, you understand what we really mean about the 4 C's of money. Content, courage, competence, and consistency. The 4 C's of money. And with this, you will understand why you are not really getting along well, or you are not where you're supposed to be. Okay? So here we go, and bring your seat closer and pay full attention as we expand on these 4 C's of money. Remember, we are still in Rock TV, the authentic voice you should trust. going to take the first part of the 4 C's of money. That is number 1, content. Content is what is, let me say, basically your skill, or generally, let me say, what you are good at. Okay, that's, for instance, sugar and salt are white in color, but one commands ant. That's the difference. Your content is what you do without much stress. Your content is what you have inbuilt in you, and it is very difficult to really understand this, because many drift away. Many knows what they are good at, but the things that you really desire has a way of influencing you, or to drive you away from your content. But remember, the content is always there, because that's all what you can be able to give. What you do with ease, people does with please. Okay, they are 2 different things altogether. Then you don't really focus on your weakness. Don't focus on your weakness, because at the end of the day, you find that you are building a stronger weakness. Because that is, you have to now drive your attention to what you are good at, what people can really pay for. Just like salt and sugar. When you have something that people want, then people will really gravitate around you. People will come around. People will pay. People will give in for what you have. That is your content, and you will now be able to, fashion yourself well and make sure your content is worth it. They are 2 different things altogether. You don't struggle with your content. You don't compete with your content. It's really what you have, and when it comes out, you just have to now start making your choices, because people will really come for it. People that has interest in your content will really come for it. So that is number 1 of the 4 C's of money. Second part now is courage. Courage, people knows what to do, but they are just afraid to do it. You know what the step to take, but you are afraid to take the step. Many are very comfortable, wasting their time, very comfortable, hoping and postponing, and trying to say that things are still going to come like that. But life itself demands courage. Making money demands courage. It's not easy to promote your business. It's not easy to do marketing. It's not easy to sort for clients. It's not easy. Okay, there's going to come a time where you get comfortable doing those things that are uncomfortable, until you become comfortable with them. I hope you understand what I'm saying, because if you don't really get uncomfortable in the situation you are in, and you're feeling that there's another time you need to do it, you're going to make a great mistake. That is wasting of time. Let me say, you never choose to apply your value. You never choose to use what you have. You never choose to manifest your content, like I previously said before. You never choose to use what you have, and you just have to keep it like, why? What people wouldn't need is, courageous is doing it again and again and again. And in the foundation of courage lies repetition. So there's got to be a conscious effect on it. You have to do it again and again and again until you are comfortable with doing it. Okay? Leaving your comfortable zone and to an uncomfortable zone isn't the end of it all. You have to be there until you become comfortable with your uncomfortable zone. I hope you understand. So that is when you really become now ready, and you are now in tune to getting to exactly where you want to be. That's our number 2 of the C's. That is courage. Courage. Don't forget about that. Okay. And this is going to take us to the other side of it. The other side of it, which is number 3, competence. Competence. Understand? Competence. Like they say, when you know your onions, you will eat your suya. Okay? What is your onions here? Your onions is your content, what you have, when you know what you have. Understand? When you have your value, when you have added your value, then you will now eat your suya. Your suya here is money. Okay? Money comes when you have something, when you are able to do something. Let me say, for instance, some will tell me, I can do this, I can do that, I can do the other one, but never have a point in doing one thing and do it well. For instance, can you go to see an eye doctor, or preferably choose a generalist to a specialist on a special case? For instance, you want to treat your eye, you want to have a surgery on your eye, and you want to go to a generalist or a specialist on the eye issue. I know you will tell me you want to go to the specialist on the eye issue because this is a direct, this is a completeness, or what he or she is good at. A journalist can do this, do that, quite fine, but there is something about knowing what you are doing. Okay? Being good at in one thing rather than being good in everything. That pays. That is the way money comes. That's showing your ability, being competent with what you are doing. Okay? A businessman cannot trust in your money, or client cannot trust in his or her money in someone that is not competent with his job, or a company will hire you without being competent. It doesn't work. You end up drying up the company. Okay? You should know your onions. You should know what you're good at. You should know things that you can be able to do. You build it daily. When you don't have, it's quite different. When you don't have, it's time to build. When you don't have, you try to add. When you don't have, try to make things, try to bring yourself to the level of what I can offer. What can you offer? What are you good at? Your competence. Competence lies in your ability. What can you do? So competence brings confidence. So when you know what you're doing, it gives you confidence. That is still the same way people will gravitate around you when you are competent with what you're doing, when you know exactly what you're doing. Okay? People wouldn't struggle. People will just come around you because exactly you know what you are doing. Seek to know daily. That's the only way to be competent. Okay. Now, the last but not the least is consistency. Consistency is the last but not the least. So I hope you're enjoying what we are talking about, because these are the things that people neglect and they'll find it very difficult to attach or being recognized in the society. Consistency is the ability of doing it for a long time till you achieve the desired result. That is consistency. Doing it for a longer time until you achieve the desired result. That requires daily building. That is a structure. Daily building. This builds you up. This the rest of the 3 that we have already given to you. Consistency adds up to those other values, because each one has its place. But being consistent at it, brings you closer and closer and closer. Just like somebody will start an advert, maybe on Facebook or any other platform, and without seeing a quick result, he might decide to back out, or feel maybe it's not really working as expected. So money follows consistency. What are you doing making it work, making it doable, building it till you get the desired result. That is consistency. So for you to get there, you must have these 4 C's that I've already exposed you to. So thank you for being a part of this today. Till I come across you next time, I still remain Ambassador Peter in the Rock TV, your techie voice you should trust. I'm glad to have you here today. And please, I will advise you, just get up on these things we have mentioned here today and apply it. Don't worry about anything. Be consistent. Do it. Don't look at any challenges. Probably, definitely challenges come, obviously, because they're going to come. But you're going to make it work. You're going to make it work. And you'll surely get the result at the end of the day. So thank you for being a part of this once again. Bye for now.